It is exactly 10:15 p.m. on Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2025. I am standing in the absolute epicenter of Jakarta, the Hotel Indonesia Roundabout, or as we locals call it, Bundaran HI. If you've never been to Jakarta, imagine a city of 11 million people suddenly deciding to gather in one single circle. The air is thick, a heavy blanket of tropical humidity, but it's vibrating with an energy that is almost impossible to describe. Above me, the night sky is no longer black. It's a canvas of neon blues, electric pinks, and shimmering golds. The Jakarta Light Festival has turned this iconic landmark into a glowing wonderland. I'm currently caught in what I can only describe as a human traffic jam of slow, moving, breathing river of people. It's chaotic, it's loud, and it's undeniably beautiful. For the next few minutes, I want to take you inside this glowing heart of Indonesia's capital, to show you how a megacity finds its soul in the middle of a crowd. Bundaran HI is more than just a junction. It is the living room of Jakarta. At its center, the Selamat Datang, or Welcome Monument, two bronze figures waving with eternal optimism stands tall, now bathed in high-tech projection mapping. Usually this place is a battlefield of motorcycles and cars, but tonight the engines are quiet, replaced by the shuffle of thousands of feet. This is the 2025 Jakarta Light Festival, Christmas edition. The theme this year is a journey through time, a multi-sensory experience designed to transition us from Jakarta's colonial heritage into its dynamic, high-tech future. There are more than 20 massive light installations scattered around this area, each one more Instagrammable than the last. People aren't just here to see the lights. They are here to be part of the spectacle. In a city that often feels like it's moving too fast, this festival is a rare moment when the entire city seems to agree to slow down and just look up. As I push deeper into the crowd, the scale of this gathering becomes clear. It is a sea of smartphones. Everywhere I look, people are holding up their devices, capturing every flicker of light. We are in the age of the content creator. Tonight, Bundaran HI is the ultimate set. I see professional influencers with stabilizers and external mics, but mostly I see ordinary people families. Teenagers, couples going live on TikTok, recording reels, and snapping selfies that will be seen by millions before the night is over. The installations are breathtaking. There's a massive light tunnel near the entrance of the MRT station that pulses, in sync with ambient electronic music. People are lined up just to walk through it, their faces changing color as the LEDs cycle through the spectrum. Further down, there are towering letters and ring-shaped lights that look like something out of a sci-fi movie. I watch a group of office workers, still in their white shirts and slacks, their ties tucked into their pockets. They've just finished a long shift in one of the skyscrapers above us, and instead of rushing home, they're standing here, mesmerized by a video mapping show projected onto the side of a luxury hotel. There's a sense of shared wonder that cuts through the usual exhaustion of city life. You see people laughing, posing in ridiculous ways for the perfect shot, and helping strangers take group photos. It's immersive, it's cinematic, and it's deeply human. What strikes me most about this Christmas Eve is how inclusive it feels. Jakarta is a melting pot, and tonight that diversity is on full display. This isn't just a celebration for the city's Christian community. It's a celebration for everyone. I see women in hijabs taking photos in front of the towering, illuminated Christmas trees. I see Buddhist and Hindu families strolling past the light installations, enjoying the festive spirit. Let me tell you about a few people I've encountered. There's a young family, 3 generations trying to keep everyone together in the crush. The grandfather is carrying a toddler on his shoulders so the boy can see the dancing. Fountains in the distance. There's a group of Gen Z kids practicing a viral dance move in a small pocket of space. They've managed to clear near a light sculpture. And then there are the quiet, once older couples just sitting on the edge of the planter boxes, watching the world go by. These micro stories are the real fabric of the city. In a world that often feels divided, here at Bundaran HI, the lights seem to blur the lines between us. It's a reminder that public spaces, when done right, can be the ultimate equalizer. You can't talk about a festival in Jakarta without talking about the food and the vendors. Just outside the main light zone, the air changes. The smell of ozone and warm electronics is replaced by the aroma of charcoal grilled, sauté and fried snacks. The pedagang kaki lima, our legendary street vendors, are out in full force. For them, tonight is a marathon. I see a man selling glowing balloons and LED wands, surrounded by a swarm of children. His hands moving lightning, fast to make change. A small drink stall is doing a week's worth of business in a single night, serving ice-cold tea to thirsty festival goers. The local economy is breathing through these crowds. These events aren't just about pretty lights. They are vital lifelines for thousands of small entrepreneurs. It's a beautiful, chaotic symbiosis. The city provides the spectacle, the people provide the energy, and the vendors provide the fuel that keeps everything running until the early hours of the morning. If you're finding yourself captivated by the sights and sounds of Jakarta's nightlife, I'd love for you to join me on more of these journeys. My goal is to document the hidden corners and the grand stages of this incredible megacity, from the quietest train rides to the loudest festivals. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It helps me keep these stories coming to you. Now let's take one last look at the magic of the Light Festival. If you're watching this and you're actually in Jakarta, you still have time. The Jakarta Light Festival runs until December 27th, with the lights coming on every evening from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. My biggest piece of advice: do not drive. The traffic around central Jakarta is legendary for a reason. Instead, do what I did: take the MRT Bundaran HI. Station drops you off just steps away from the main installations. Or hop on the Transjakarta bus. Corridor 1 will bring you right to the heart of the action. It's cheaper, it's faster, and you get to see the city lights from the window. Wear comfortable shoes. Bring a portable charger for your phone, you're going to need it. And most importantly, bring a little patience for the crowds. It's worth every second. As the night begins to wind down and the crowd starts to thin just a little, I find myself looking back at the Selamat Datang Monument. Jakarta is often criticized for being a concrete jungle, a place of endless traffic and gray skyscrapers. But nights like this prove otherwise. This city has a remarkable ability to transform itself, to find beauty in the middle of chaos, and to gather its people in a shared embrace of light and hope. The Jakarta Light Festival isn't just about LEDs and projectors. It's about the people who come here to see them. It's about the hope we carry into the new year and the community we build in our shared public spaces. As I head toward the MRT station, I realized that the brightest lights tonight weren't the ones in the installations. They were the ones in the eyes of the people around me. Thank you for walking through the lights of Jakarta with me tonight. Until next time, keep finding the light in your own city. Good night from Bundaran HI.